Hey guys, welcome back. I'm FilthyRobot. We're continuing our D&D campaign. This is the last session of the evening for us, the last recording session for this particular subset of these videos. Just a quick recap of the last video. We have managed to deal with the goblins. One managed to escape, but the rest were killed. We're searching the remaining buildings room to room, making sure there aren't any other goblins left. We found a couple who have shot at us, etc., and trying to make sense of the puzzle of this town. And part of what we've figured out, thanks in part to Erifror, well, actually mainly to Erifror's background, has been that these boulders that are everywhere across the town are the work of some sort of sky giant, a giant that floats around in these sky castles and just bombs the living piss out of villages. So that's apparently what's happened here. So we're looking around to figure out what's going on. We've spotted some magical items. And we're almost done clearing out the houses. We've spotted a house protected by some magical runes, so we're trying to figure out quite what's going on with that. Anyways, that's where we're going to pick up, and Solly, take it away.
All right, so I think Erifror was next.
Yeah, I'm just going to look. I'm just going to look for Eryn at this point. Yeah.
I mean,
but
when Nalla, just a second. When Nalla was walking by you, she would have said that. By the way, we're going to meet up at the drawbridge. We're done.
Okay, so I will just go to the drawbridge then. But in the meantime, my eye is constantly in the sky.
Yep.
Yep.
You accidentally walk into one of the boulders, but then walk around it, going in that direction.
Yes, of course.
Nalla would have said that to Barros also. That we're going to meet up at that.
You can move yourself
when
in.
we're done clearing everything, we're going to meet up at the drawbridge.
Okay. Okay.
Nalla?
I'll check this west watchtower. Looks pretty destroyed.
Mm. Falling rock punched through the roof of this tower, collapsing everything but the outermost wall. You find the broken remains of a ladder and a battered wooden door with broken hinges.
Okay. That's fine.
Or make an investigation check.
Oh, right.
That's kind of interesting, too.
For the potential investigation crit.
Good to know.
You have investigated thoroughly.
Just for the record, guys, I do ask for investigation checks as red herrings as well, right?
Yep, of course.
So you know.
But that's interesting. No, but it was an interesting description. There's a door with hinges knocked off. That means someone has broken that door down. Could have been a boulder falling through. But
you see the giant boulder smashing where the door would be?
Maybe. Could be the boulder. I don't know. I'm not there. I can't see the location of it, too. That could be unrelated. There could be a boulder through the roof and a door with its hinges knocked off.
All right, Barros.
Is this boulder?
I'm investigating this room, this house, this shack.
All right, so you still got the cat in your hands.
Shit! Yeah, no, we got to deal with the cat first. The cat that was not at all convinced by
Glad to claw you in any way.
Mm-hmm. That's 12 to hit.
No, 12 does not hit.
All right, and it's going to attempt to escape the grapple. Roll me you're maintaining. So roll me an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics. Too bad.
Because you're maintaining this grapple.
The cat is on fucking top of me. I am prone. The cat is.
That's an escape, and it's going to run northwards.
Never mind.
The cat has you in a half Nelson.
It's going to run northwards and into this building here.
Which building? Which building?
Yep, this building here.
Okay.
I shout to the team. There's a semi-wild cat. If anyone has any love for this animal, please feel free to help it out. But I fucking can't stand cats. And then I walk into the next room.
All right.
Can we hear it?
I don't care.
This hasn't seemingly been looted. You find two elderly human bodies, one male, one female.
Okay.
They're quite dead.
Via boulder or something else?
Yes, via boulder.
Okay.
So, what is
there
it?
Is a desk.
Like their legs just sticking out from under the boulder, or
Kind of that sort of thing. One of them, yes, that sort of thing. There's a desk there, on which you find wax seals, jars of ink, blank scrolls. There are quill pens. There's some documents and several different types of documents there, and a pouch.
You should take that shit, Barros.
Can I? Okay, I want to first. I would like to take a look at the corpses. Can I tell how long they've been dead?
Recent. I mean, the blood's pretty congealed at this point, but it's not smelling terrible.
Okay, so
right.
Rigor mortis hasn't set in. There's not. This is really recent then.
Within the last couple of days.
Okay. Oh, okay, so I had set in then. Okay. Second thing is, can I? I'm not looking for money. I'm not looking to like loot through their stuff. I just want to have a sense at the correspondence. I just want to just skim it briefly. Is it something related to their lives or potentially something related to what's happening?
Okay. So unlike Erifror, you're not looting for money. These documents, there are two basic overtypes, land ownership documents and tax records.
Okay. And this is their land ownership records, or this is some accounting house that holds multiple?
Seemingly. The names which commonly appear on these is the name Zelbrun. And Melathana Zelbrun specifically.
Okay. Do I know that is?
And there's
Zelbrun...
also a Lathan Zelbrun.
All right, is Zelbrun a title? Do I know this?
Seemingly just the surname.
Okay, so this is a family that owns things. Okay. All right.
A lot of these land ownership documents, they're for locations which are inside Nightstone.
Okay. So,
and also another common name which appears on these is the name. What the hell was it? It was Dreslin Nandar. Oops, sorry. Dreslin.
Okay. Based on the documents I'm looking through, can I just look for a quick relationship between owned property and bouldered property? In other words, can I see if the Zelbruns have been disproportionately bombed relative to other property?
Not seemingly. Like there's no method to this. It's just this residence looks quite similar to the other ones. In fact, probably it came off better off than like the pig farm one, which was almost completely destroyed.
Okay. I think this is the last building I haven't checked in this town, right?
There's the watchtower to the
believe
east.
So. There's one watchtower remaining. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the one with the runes on it.
Yeah, I know the ruins one. Okay, I will head to the last watchtower then.
Okay.
I mean, Nalla was about to go there.
Okay, so the door to this tower is ajar.
Oh, if it's not me and it's Nalla, I'll totally let Nalla do it. I'm not trying to barge in. I just want to make sure they all check.
You guys can
doesn't matter.
rendezvous there together. If you're both heading there, you would probably arrive about the same time.
Okay.
The door to this watchtower is open, unlike the other towers, because there were two goblins which escaped from here. Okay, and you find a sack inside. Yeah.
What's in it?
There's a sack. You open it up. You find some stolen utensils, seemingly worthless. You find 3 vials of perfume. There's a stuffed bloodhawk.
A what?
Seemingly stuffed bloodhawk, like taxidermy bloodhawk.
Okay.
And a battered copper flagon emblazoned with the grinning visage of a halfling.
Okay.
That's what you find in the sack.
Nalla will take the 3 things of perfume.
None of these magical, by the way. And that's the point that detect magic fades.
Okay.
Okay, so you take what? The perfume, the hot
That's it.
hands.
No,
Just-
she said she just wanted the 3 vials of perfume. That's what
Yeah.
she
Oh,
said.
just the 3 perfume. Okay, cool. Alrighty.
Okay.
Alright. Anything else you guys want to do?
There's lots I want to do, but I want to first go back and meet with everybody.
Rendezvous. Let's go.
Rendezvous first. Okay. We rendezvous at the gate. As soon as I get there, I say to Eryn, I say, perhaps it's time we talk to this goblin.
Do we want to talk about anything amongst ourselves first?
If you have something to say, we can take a moment. I'll step aside. We can not tell the goblin. You can tell us. I have lots of things I would like to do here, but I want to first get everything we can out of the goblin. It might help us make sense of what's happened.
Okay, how about just like all of the information that each of us individually found out? How about just right now we just basically repeat all of that so that everyone is on the same page? Is that just a fair?
That's fine for information, but
Okay.
any assumptions you guys wanted to make or any suppositions
We'll
that you were
hold
going to make,
Hold that
you
thought
go.
until after.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Erifror, you cast Detect Magic while waiting for everybody else. You take a look at the vial of green liquid. It's not magical.
Yeah, after that, I would have casted Detect Poison. Poison and Disease. I think.
Interesting.
He will detect the thing out of that fucking shit.
That's not a ritual cast, so that's a level 1 spell slot.
Oh, right. No, it is a ritual, according to what I have. Hang on. Let me check again. Detect Poison. Detect. Yeah, it's a ritual. Level 1 ritual.
Yeah, you're right. It is. I wonder why it's not marked here. Okay, cool. It's not poisonous.
Okay.
We
Sure.
were hoping for it to be poisonous.
I mean, we could use some poison if we need to use poison. But I mean, it's not magical. It's not poison. I have no idea what it is anymore. But okay.
Like,
All right,
right away,
Eryn.
useless.
All right, Eryn. Do you feel like talking to our little friend here?
Yeah, you can try to wake him up. Wakey.
Actually, I feel like this is a fair enough interaction that it's sort of the opposite of what you're looking for, but it's still like useful. This is a vial of anti-venom.
Oh,
Oh, that's useful.
Anti-venom is specific to the venom, though, right?
I think in real life that's the case,
In real life, yes.
but
But not
maybe
here.
not in D&D. Maybe not. I don't know.
Gameplay wise, it's like, we'll just
Antidote
Okay.
potion.
Get poisoned, use anti-venom. Got it.
Right.
Okay, good to know.
Okay.
Sorry, I just want to check something, whether it was something else. Where the hell was it found? I can't even remember.
Under that guy's floorboard or something.
Yeah, under the
Was it under the floorboard?
Yeah,
All right.
where Barros is familiar still. Just
Was that wrong? I don't remember. Okay.
No, it wasn't there.
I think it was the one to the east of that, wasn't it?
yeah, I thought it was that. Yeah, thought it was that one.
It's antitoxin. Sorry, antitoxin.
What does an antitoxin do? Antitoxin.
Creature that drinks this vial of liquid gains advantage on saving throws against poison for 1 hour.
Oh, but not
confers-
post-fact. So you have to pre-fact know you're going to
Well-
engage
well-
in poison?
It's preventative, not
Wow.
curative.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, put that in the party
a little bit
funds.
worse.
We'll tag that as never again.
Okay, so before we try and rouse the goblin, Nalla's going to go to the opposite side of where the goblin's at. So basically, when the goblin wakes up, he's going to be looking at Nalla. But Nalla's going to be on the other end of the room. She's going to set her pack down, and usually she has her 3 weapons on her pack. She's going to take them and strategically place them so that they're showing specifically, and then she's going to take her great axe and she's going to hold it in one hand while leaning up against the wall. She's going to take, what is it, like a whetstone or something? The thing for sharpening knives?
A whetstone, yeah.
A whetstone. And so in one hand she's going to have her great axe, and in the other hand she's going to have her whetstone slowly sharpening her great axe. She's not going to say anything. She's just going to be in line of sight of the goblin.
I think you should do acro yoga.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
So this goblin really knows exactly the situation he's in.
Yeah. Hopefully I tied him good. So I have like dagger out and I want to kick him to wake him up.
Okay, just 1 second, 1 second. I just want to double check something.
Mm-hmm.
I'd do that.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Be intimidating.
So you kick him awake.
Cool. Anyways. Kick him
Okay.
awake. It's an injured man. Injured goblin.
Okay. Okay, what am I going to say?
He's still
Okay.
pretty fucking out of it. And you kicked him, which didn't help.
Oh, so he still didn't woke up then.
No, he woke up, but, like, kicking someone awake is pretty mean.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Kinda.
Okay. Look, can I confirm that we are in an enclosed room with no windows?
We're out
Yeah.
on the. Are we?
We're
You're
at the top of the watch
top of the
post.
watchtower.
Okay.
Yeah. Looking
Okay.
so that we can see anything.
I will be at the door, blocking the door.
There's
Someone's
two
tired of
there's two
goblins
entrances
running away.
though.
I hear
You can go down either end though.
Okay, I will talk to the goblin in his language. That's like, okay, it depends up to you if you want to make it slow or quickly. Depends on your answers. What happened here?
We sent here
By who?
by heart.
Ooh, what?
By her.
What was that?
He said
Her
by
or
her.
a
Or
name?
Hark.
Oh, by Hark.
A name, yeah, okay. Not her.
Hark.
Why does that
Who is-
name sound
Who is
familiar?
that?
It sounds familiar, Goblin.
Was it that name that? Oh god! Wait, let me.
No, it was Clark.
That was
it's Clark.
Clark, or better known as Clark.
I asked.
his
Who is
office
that?
name.
Yeah.
Hark is boss.
Like, is he goblin or what kind of boss?
He kind of like looks around to the rest of you and says, "You let me go." Eh. He kind of like struggles a little bit on his binding.
Like, I pointed like to his like dagger and it's like, don't struggle. As I said, it depends on your answers. Who exactly is your boss?
Hark! Hark is boss.
Remember, this goblin
Is
is
he
about
goblin?
on average intelligence with air.
Or which race?
Hark is gobble. Gobble like me. A big gobble.
Okay. What happened to the town? Why is there so many borders in there? Is it also your doing?
He kind of like looks down at his own body and says, "What's wrong with you?
What's
How
wrong?
I do this?"
He's implying that a tiny little goblin has no chance of doing it.
Hang on.
Okay, all right.
Let's-
Yeah, I caught that. You and I.
Yeah.
Yep. But we can't
I
speak
did-
this language, Nalla.
Are you like in alliance with somebody?
In alliance with Hark. Hark gives me food.
Okay, where is Hark now?
At Dripping Caves.
Ripping caves.
You go to Hark, you die. Be careful. And then gives you a smile.
Which direction from here are the dripping caves?
He kind of like looks around and like nods his head over sort of like northwesternly direction.
Okay. What were these pets of yours that were outside earlier?
What were the what's?
The
non-pleb
pets, like the
wolves.
wolves.
What,
The non-pleb
what were they?
wolves.
The wolves. I'm asking, like, what are these?
They got me friends. We keep as pets.
They seem quite big for you to handle.
Yeah, but we give them food. So they happy.
So food is okay.
What? You never seen work before?
Oh, it's work.
It's a work.
I don't think I've ever seen one. Okay, I'm gonna turn to...
He says a word, hobble, which you do not recognize in Goblin.
Okay. I will turn to others and I will ask if you... Like, okay, I got some place where is their goblin boss. Do you have, like, any specific question that you would like to ask?
What does their boss want them to do? I guess.
Maybe if he take us to his boss?
He answers back to you, Erifror, in common, and says, Boss wants us to get shinies. Bring shinies back to boss.
Oh, shinies, right?
It's like...
I'll say,
No, it's like chains.
I'll say in
Okay.
Elvish to Eryn. Ask him how many goblins, how many people are with his boss. How many friends.
Yeah, so first I'm gonna ask you, and it's like, how many was there with you in this town?
What? He doesn't understand the question.
It's like, we met a lot of your friends. They are dead now. I'm just asking, like, approximately how many there is. What if there is somebody else hiding?
He struggles with his bindings a bit and says, I can't see fingers.
Count for him. Count for him. I say in Elvish to Eryn. Count for him.
Like, okay, I will start with 2 hands, like 10 fingers, like this many?
No.
More?
He looks like he's really straining, like...
Nosebleed.
Can't
Nosebleed
count more
incoming.
than 10.
Nosebleed
Yes!
Yes. Okay. 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 How many?
But like his answer is like completely unsure. It was yes question mark.
Is he still speaking in Goblin? The Goblin?
What language is Eryn speaking to?
I'm still talking in Goblin with him.
Okay, then yes, in Goblin.
I will ask. So okay, how many of you is with your boss?
I'll walk behind him during this, Sully.
More than there?
Yes.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
I'm not sure if she's just messing with.
What's your
me or-
insight modifier?
2.
All right. He's struggling to. He doesn't really know numbers that well, right? And he's struggling to remember and stuff like that.
Okay.
He's trying to be honest with you, though.
I was just checking if he maybe is trying to not let some information out. Okay. And what about your pets? Like your wolves friends? How many of them do you have there? A lot also?
Are you channeling your students, Sully?
Bring.
I have a lot of experience with this.
Stalling at exam or what?
Goblins more?
I talked to Barros in Elvish that I'm running out of ideas what to ask for. Are we done with him?
Ask him about the giants. Does he know them? Is he working for them? Are they part of... Do they work for his boss?
I think I kind of asked it, and those... I can try, but I think I will. I know what answer I get. Okay. Do you know anything about giants?
What giants?
The-
There are giants here?
Well, how do you think the borders got there?
He
It's like
looks
the
very
huge
confused
borders
at this
outside
point. He
everywhere
looks
in this stuff.
Very confused. It's the sort of question a goblin would never ever ask itself.
Existential issues.
He's just like,
It's like, are you not in party with the giant? That wasn't there any deal with him that he will bombard the town and then you will ransack it later?
I never have party with giants.
Didn't your boss tell you anything?
Giants are big, mean creatures, not fun creatures like gobos.
So, wait. So how did you manage to get in there then?
He again looks confused by the question.
It's like,
How did he get in the town, you want to ask him, Rick?
another time I like get into the town. Like there was no humans in there alive or humans.
He doesn't really look like he wants to answer that question. He's like,
Can I kick him or like?
Sure, if you're going to kick him. And he lets out a yell. Ah!
It's like, speak now.
You said you'd not hurt me.
That's not hurting you yet.
It hurt.
Well, then speak.
Yes, humans were here. And other people too.
What happened to the other
You're
people?
a mean elf! And he like sticks out his tongue at you. Bah. Mean just like giants.
I don't care. What happens to the... what happened to the other humans?
They go to cave.
So they have some prisoners. Okay.
Well, do you share this information when it happens, Ricky? Are you turning around and telling me in Elven or no?
Yeah, I think this is quite important. I will talk like in common to
Ask
everyone
him
that
what cave. We need to know where the survivors
it's
are.
the dripping cave.
Maybe. Clarify that.
Okay. Fine. Which cave are you talking about now? Is the dripping one or is it other cave?
He like gives you this dumbfounded look as to like. Yes,
Yes.
dripping cave.
I would love to insight this again. Like if he's
Do it.
saying
Sure, what's your insight modifier?
2.
Okay. There was no twinge of like suspiciousness to his face as he said this. He just like was perplexed as to you asking him the same question twice, or in his mind it being the same question twice.
Okay.
And still, all of this is either in Elven or Goblin.
I'm hungry. When you let me go?
Ricky, I say to you and Elven, do you have anything else for him?
Sorry, what?
I say to you and Elven, do you have anything else for him?
Else for him?
Any other questions for him?
Nothing else to
I
ask.
turn to Nalla and
like-
Erifror and say, anything else you can think to ask him?
We don't know
He
what
kinda,
you've
like,
asked.
looks around at both of you.
What have you asked?
Yes. Ask him what happened to the town. Because Nala has no fucking clue what any of you guys have been saying the entire time.
Anything else?
Neither.
I ask. Anything else to you, Nalla?
Like I said, Nal has no fucking clue what you've been saying this whole time.
No,
so
I understand. So you asked that question. I acknowledge it and say to you, we've asked that. Anything else?
Where he came from?
We know that too. Anything else?
If
Basically, he's going to rattle through all the questions.
Yes,
So
if
is
we
there
have
no.
to do that,
The
we'll do
very next thing was going to be, can you take us to where he came from?
Are there any secret passages?
I say in Elven to Ricky. Oh, your mic is terrible when you do that. It like makes this huge fucking splattering noise. I say to Ricky and Elven, see if you can find out from him the approach to the dripping cave. If there is a safe approach or a secret approach or some sort of protected approach. See if you can find that out from him. I say this in Elven. I don't think he'll be joining us for that approach.
Well,
Which is
anything-
in Elven.
anything that Nala said was in common, which he can understand. So
Sure, I know. And
Right,
I
gotcha.
then returned and spoke to Ricky and Elven.
gotcha.
Okay. So, okay, last question.
As all you guys are kind of like surrounding him and like talking to him in all these different languages,
Don't say last question either.
he looks, and you do say last question. He looks towards you, Eryn, and you see like almost a tear like brimming in his eyes, and like his lower lip starts to quiver a little bit.
Okay. Okay, last question, and we will let you go. Is there any other entrance to the dripping cave? Like something that you folks use to get in there safely? Because I assume there are guards outside.
Again, he does a once over of everybody surrounding him.
I'm behind
Hey, like-
him. You can't see me.
They're pretty good with turning on a swivel. He like looks up at you. And,
I give him a little
no.
wave.
You've got your
Okay.
blade in your hand as well, right?
I keep it behind my back if he
I
can
do.
swivel behind me.
But as I said, it is
No.
Last-
Barros whispered me and told me that he drew his
Oh.
blade.
As I said, this is last question. If you answer it, you are free to go.
He takes a second. He says, 4 entrances to cave.
Including the main one.
He thinks for a second. Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me more about these entrances? Like, which is the least guarded?
One at bottom, one at top, one at left, one at right. Guards? Bottom has most guards. Maybe?
Sorry, which one?
Bottom.
Bottom.
He said bottom.
So bottommost guards. Okay. Then I will.
But
Well-
usually gobies don't like sunlight, so usually no guards.
No guards at sunlight. Okay, I will tell in Alban to Barros that I've got some more information, but I promised him to let him go if you want to do something about that. It's like you are free to do.
I say back in Elven. You have nothing else for him?
No, I'm done with him.
Then I drive my blade through his neck. As quickly and as...
And the last thing that you see, Eryn, is this absolute look of disappointment looking up at you.
That's right. That's called your conscience. Alright.
Slowly melting away.
I try to do it as quickly and as efficiently as possible. This isn't trying to prolong it, but I'm not letting him go.
One of them already.
I
got
gave you the option. Okay, then I will share this
Don't
information.
try and absolve yourself of that, Eryn. You knew exactly what was going on. I gave you the option. Bullshit.
I know. I am
Oh,
enacting
okay, to
the
be
group's
frank,
will via. That's fine. I'm totally fine with that. I would.
Paul has no problem with this.
Barros would absolutely do that. There's no way we're fucking letting a goblin go to warn the rest of them what's going on.
To be frank, I was
that was
expecting
just a
that. That's why
pathetic
I lied
excuse for
to the
not
goblin.
letting him go from Aaron's perspective, though.
I was faking that to the goblin to give me the information. Of course, I knew that the others will not let him.
Gal, what are you doing? You're just like pulling the fucking cord in and out. Do you guys remember like router like the rug pulling as a thing? Galg!
The fuck are you doing?
This is ridiculous! Cease and desist, you bastard!
He can't be.
Playing a harmonica onto your desk.
I think his connector is like.
What the fuck is
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's going
Yeah, that was
heard
the
it.
connection. That was the connection. I wasn't
connection.
adjusting.
The connection
It was
to
not
the
like-
what?
Cable problem.
The
Monica.
the earpiece jack.
Yeah, never do that
Okay.
again. Ever.
To move on, I shared the information about the 4 entrances to everyone.
Okay.
I can understand with the DM playing that up so much with the goblins why some parties end up having a goblin pet that they can never get fucking rid of.
Yes, that like I said before, the very first time that we were about to capture one and us just fucking killed it, it's because I hate the whole not being able to kill goblins. I hate it. So
I love
Thumbs
the fucking
up.
roleplay. It's awesome.
no, it's totally cool.
No,
it's totally cool.
I
It's
absolutely.
out of
Barros would
character. I
absolutely
hate
just
that.
fucking stab the piece of shit in the neck
Yes,
because
exactly.
he's
Cool.
not in the least bit interested in the goblin sob story. Not in the least
Right.
bit. We've dealt with goblins
Right.
before. We've helped out with this. Okay.
Okay, so should we
I actually
clear
had a
that
few
other
questions,
room?
but never mind.
Should we
I have a
clear that
list,
other
and
house?
it's like 7 items long of things I want to do here.
For the record, from this point forward, Eryn, having learned what Barros would do in that situation, you're going to need to roll deception checks if you say you're going to let somebody go in a similar situation, because you're now aware of what he would
Okay.
do.
I look to Eryn and I say, not everything's going to be as stupid as a fucking goblin. Be careful what you promise them.
So, how else do you want me to convince him?
No, that was fine. That
What
whole
you did is
interaction was
fine here.
perfect.
Just modify your language to be appropriate. You don't have to tell him we'll let him go. You can say things like, it will go easier on you if you cooperate. That's true.
I wanted to give him some like hope.
That is giving him hope. Just
But if
don't
you-
give
if you
him
give
hope
him hope-
in the exact way that you gave him. Give him
If
hope
you-
in a different way.
If you give them hope in a way that is lying, then there's a chance that they can read that lie and know that they're fucked. So you
Alright,
have
guys.
to word it in a way.
Okay.
In character, let's go.
Okay. I want to deal with the chest if possible. I have thieves' tools, and I wish to attempt to open the chest of what's his name, Morik Urgray.
Aaron,
you
were you
have
saying
thieves'
something?
tools, yeah?
Yes, I do. It's from my background.
All right. Let me see.
Well, after this was done, I would like to recover my ammunition. What is left of?
Are you proficient with it?
I am. Should I
Okay.
roll?
What's your dex modifier plus proficiency?
Dex modifier is 3. I guess proficiency bonus is currently 2, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not enough to open the lock on that one.
How much does this chest weigh? Okay, 2 things. A, how much does the chest weigh? B, can I search the room very thoroughly for a key?
You're going back to more action?
Yes. I mean, the chest is
so-
there. I have to go back.
You didn't take the chest with you. So does everybody go with you?
I'm inviting them to come along if they'd like. I could use an extra pair of eyes. There's a chest here. I would love to open it. I know there's something magical in it. It would be very helpful if we could obtain that for our group.
Yeah, that's fine. Now we'll go.
I'll go as well.
Yeah, I want to go find my arrows and bolts
You
that I
okay,
used.
Aaron? Your conscience being all right?
Okay, I think Nalla
It's a goblin. It's not like I feel any sympathy to them.
I think Nalla would stay so that someone was keeping watch. Since Eryn's going to go get arrows and Barros is going to try and open the
I
chest.
was just like going around the town looking for it, I
That's
guess.
fine, guys. Just let me handle this one thing at a time. I know
Okay.
what you guys are doing. All right. Barros, roll me an investigation check.
I'm going with him so he can roll advantage.
Yes.
Okay, investigation with advantage. Got it.
Okay. There is no key that you find. Is there something else? Nope. No key.
No key and nothing that might help us open this.
More than your thieves' tools? No.
The thieves' tools just don't work. So what do I do in a scenario like that? I'm not entirely sure. So I tried it with the thieves' tools. I wasn't able to, and that's
You
just,
feel that it is beyond your capability at this
Alright.
point.
Can we put how much?
You
does
can
this-
try again the next day if you want.
How much does
but
this thing weigh?
fairly heavy. It's like 8 kilos or something.
I will
I can
ask
carry that.
Nalla. I'll say,
I'm not there.
I know. I'll go find
Okay.
you. I'll say,
I can carry that. I'm fixing.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll put it on Pack Dwarf.
He's a strong pack dwarf.
Erifror, I feel there's something valuable in here. We should bring it with us until we're able to open it. I'll attempt it tomorrow, but I've spent fucking hours at this shit and I can't get it. Let me give it another shot tomorrow.
Eryn, how many of those bolts and arrows did you fire into the water?
Oh, into the water.
And off the other side of the...
Can I just check how it looked like?
Roll me an investigation check. I'll tell you how much you recover.
I think I used like 1, 2, 3,
Roll me
3
an
into the
investigation
water
check.
and then
I'll
4.
tell you how many you recover.
Okay, that was. We'll just answering your question.
Okay. So 4 bolts and 2 arrows.
4 bolts, 2 arrows. Okay.
And the javelin's gone. Currently floating like a flagpole sticking out of a floating goblin
Yep,
down the river.
as it should be.
All right. So we have the locked chest. Okay. In no particular order, I say to Eryn, I wonder if the pelts of these wargs would be worth something. I say to
Eryn, before you do that, Eryn, if you were wanting to investigate whether these are beasts or not, before skinning it would be the time to do that.
Does it matter?
If he knows if he gets more
Yeah.
damage against them or something.
Right.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's. Yeah, I would like to know what kind of beast, or if they are even beast. Yeah.
Roll me a nature check.
Nature.
Nature.
Good enough. These are not beasts. These are monstrosities.
Monstrosity.
Can you not skin a monstrosity?
You can skin a monstrosity, but it's not a beast, so you don't get bonus damage. This is not a favored enemy.
Let's see.
Good to know. Thank you. Yeah, I will. I can
By the way, if
try.
you want, I'm not keeping record of what shit you know and you don't, so you keep a record of this, okay?
Yeah, that's up to me. Yeah.
Alright.
I will say to the group, there are some consumables, some rations, some food scattered about in the northern, and I'll ping it, describe it, house over here. Stuff
Yeah.
stuff we could potentially take some rations out of. It would be worth exploring that.
It's becoming a bit darker at this point. You guys, and your gaze is kind of like attracted to the south of the settlement. And where before you couldn't really see it, from the smoke that was rising, it appears to be a chimney of some sorts, because there's like an orange glow to the lip of this opening that's in the roof. It's not a chimney, but there is an orange glow.
I have 2 other things I want to do before the light dies. The first is I wish to inspect. I wish to take a look at one of. I think we encountered 3, but it might have been 4 individuals who were smashed by boulders. One of whose houses I have looked through, and that found me the stuff about the land property. But I want to check the other 3.
Okay, which buildings were they?
I think it was here.
Hang on, I didn't see your second ping.
Second ping was here, and I think the third ping may have
I
been
really
here.
need to zoom out.
Sorry.
Okay, so I got you here.
Yep.
Here, and where was the second?
The second was here, I believe. I'm not sure if someone was dead there or not. I think we found dead people there, but I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
And I just wanted to look around essentially for that.
The first ping was not. Sorry. Sorry, it's 4C. Looking around, one of the goblins, which was killed by somebody in the pig pen, had a pouch on him, containing a gold ring.
Erifror, will you take party loot? This is party loot, as far as I'm concerned.
And the other one, the other one has 5 copper pieces and in a sack, and it's currently violently moving.
The sack
Back
is
and forth.
violently moving.
Yeah.
I'll drive
Making a squawking sound.
It's another familiar.
rapier right through the fucking top of that sack.
Dead chicken.
Good.
5 copper pieces.
Perfect.
Dinner time.
Do I add the chicken to our party loot?
No.
Good question.
The chicken is in pieces, and I didn't skin it appropriately. It's not edible pieces. This is just
Okay.
pieces of chicken.
That's dinner, man.
In the second one, there was in the hayloft. The goblin there had a pouch which contained 1 copper piece and it was the wooden box engraved with the symbol of the Argent Star Coster.
What was in the wooden box?
You open up the wooden box and you find 10 silvered darts in there.
Okay, I give them to Erifror, and I toss the box.
Okay.
Okay. That I'm going down my list of things I had to do here. The next thing on my list was loot the corpses. Is there anything?
Hang on, there's one more here that you investigated as well, right?
Yep.
What fell in the front room? Yeah, there's nothing in this building.
Okay. There are quite
Let's
a few more
see.
corpses than those. There's one over here, one over here, one over here. There's a lot of corpses. Do you want to tell us what we have pulled off those?
Okay. So
Yeah.
on one of them,
Before that,
you
can I check
find-
something?
Sure.
is it important to do it before?
No, it's
Because
about
Black
like
and Tiger, once you can do all this. What is it?
it can wait for after.
All right, whisper me. So you find one. It has a silver locket, shaped like a fish, and you open it up, and it contains a painted portrait of a rosy-cheeked halfling male.
Okay, so it's probably not the goblins to begin with.
All right.
Okay, and the engraving on the locket, there are 2 sets of initials. One is TS, and one is LS.
Okay.
All right. Another goblin. He carries a sack filled with. Oh, I've already done this one. This one was the perfume. Done that one. There were a couple that escaped as well.
Just one
No.
that escaped, to the best of my knowledge. A couple that
A
died in
couple
the
that are in the river. Yeah. Okay. So another one has a pouch which contains 4 copper pieces and 3 silver pieces.
That's you, Gal.
And in the corner of the garden, there is a sack which contains a tinderbox, a smoking pipe, a stuffed teddy, and a box set of cards.
I'll leave the teddy and take the rest, which I'll put in the group fund.
Okay.
So it's a tinder box, a smoking pipe, and a box set of cards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Did
Okay.
that. Did that. Okay, the two ones in the temple. One of them contains 3 blocks of incense. Silver holy symbol shaped like a unicorn's head. And some stolen worthless personal effects.
Which we discard.
The other one contains 3 empty vials. There's 3 matching corks. And there's an unlocked wooden box with the engraving per box on it. And it contains 37 copper pieces and 15 silver pieces.
Okay. All right.
I'm presuming you take all this, by the way, yeah?
We of the last stuff you made, yes, we take the empty vials, the corks, the box, and the stuff in it. Yep.
Okay. That one we did. Okay, so there's one in the tavern. His sack contains several muffins, a block of cheese, a cooked chicken, a frying pan, an iron pot, a bullseye lantern, 2 flasks of oil, a set of cooking utensils,
Fuck these goblins.
a jar of cloves, a jar of saffron,
Holy shit.
and a dented silver jug, and a cracked hourglass.
I leave all these things to Erifror to decide.
Nope.
I guess the saffron is the most valuable.
Do what you want with that. I have no
No,
inclination.
I take the 2 vials of oil and I toss it to you, and I say, "This is the oil that you wanted."
I don't catch them, and they smash around me, and I'm like, "What are you doing? Are you crazy?"
Okay. Eryn, you go and investigate that. It is not the corpse of a human, but it is... They had slaughtered a dog and were feasting on the remains.
Oh, I think that.
I'll
Okay.
probably get some health back from that. I want to head to the ruined building that I have not entered yet.
Okay, so that's this building down here.
Yes.
The runes which you can't read, yeah?
The runes I can't read, but also aren't magical.
Right. Okay, so you're going to try opening it?
I will talk to the group, and I will say to them, these are clearly runes. Runes suggest magic, but there's no magical footprint here. When I look at it in the realm of magic, these are devoid of any significance. I suspect if I open, I will be okay, but I am not entirely sure. Can you guys watch my back as I attempt it?
Okay.
Quick check, barring error for Eryn, what languages do you speak?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask if I can check if it's goblin, some kind of runes, or I don't know. But
What
I
language do you
speak.
speak?
Okay, I have common, elvish, goblin.
Nope. And Nalla?
Common and giant, but Nalla's not there.
Okay, none of you can read these.
Okay. I'll kick open the door.
Okay, roll me a strength check. Roll me athletics.
You take
Lola!
20d6.
Alright.
Maybe.
I will. Oh, I guess actually Erifror can kick open doors. We'll see.
You kick the door, it's well locked. No good.
I step back and say, little man, wee man.
Barros, do you want me to try?
You're more than welcome to. I'd like to be inside this building. So, however we get there is fine by me.
Okay.
No
I
pride
turn to
here.
Eryn. I turn to Eryn and say, "You first, then."
I'm gonna try to kick the door.
Athletics.
Bam.
Boom.
What?
Nope,
Why do
no
you
give.
have athletics? This is never mind. Okay, fair enough. Good.
No good.
No good.
Oh.
I thought it was good enough of a kick. Do you want to try Erifror?
Instead of just kicking, I will take my warhammer and smash the door.
Roll me an attack.
Oh my god.
Nope. No good. There's a lock on this door. Like,
Are there windows right next to
and
the
there are
door?
windows which are barred currently, yeah.
All right. I will call for Nalla. I'll let Nalla do her thing. If that doesn't work, I'm going to attempt to pick the lock.
Okay. Nalla, do you go there?
Sure. Someone should keep watch though.
Athletics.
As Nalla comes over, I place my hand on Nalla and say, "Well, hopefully Melora helps you. She's just not been helping me today." And I cast guidance. Sorry.
I was just gonna keep smashing it with a hammer until eventually it broke.
Roll an attack. So guidance doesn't help on an attack.
Right.
No good.
Hit the door.
You hit, but it's no good.
So it hits the door and it doesn't do any damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I try and hit the door again.
You repeatedly do this, not doing this
Okay.
impetuously.
I will attempt the lockpick. My thieves'
Okay.
tools on the
Go ahead.
door.
Roll me Thieves' Tools Dexterity.
I'm not sure what that means. I'll do thieves' tools if you like.
Yeah, but you can set what ability it's based on. And that you're proficient with it, so choose Dexterity.
Yes, it is. It is set for dexterity and set for proficient right now.
Very good. Alright, so that is good enough to unlock the door. You do get it open.
Okay.
And a quick search of the inside of the cottage yields a small wooden chest, which you open up. Find 3 items of interest. One is a vial of red liquid. Dark red liquid. There is a healer's kit. And this, which I'm going to show you.
Are you writing these other ones down, Galg? Can't tell. Yeah, okay, cool.
And a wooden chest containing. So the wooden chest contains a golden holy symbol of some kind. This is the symbol that's made of.
Golden holy symbol.
Golden.
So the whole things are made out of gold.
So like the 3 points which are connected together in the center, it's like an amulet of sorts. And like where it's black on this thing is made of gold. Like the grey part is not part of it.
Okay.
Can
I will cast
This is the
Identify.
stylization of it.
I'll cast Identify and attempt to make sense of the potion and also make sense of the holy symbol.
Okay.
Do I know which religion this is? I mean, number one, the unicorn's head one. You said that was a silver holy symbol,
Mhm.
and as well as this one. So can I try to identify?
Well, let's do the unicorn head first. Roll me a religion check.
Which is at 0, but okay. Nope. Don't know.
What kind of priestly?
He's a drunk dwarf. He's not a fucking priest. Give him a break.
He's a
The man can
okay.
barely stand.
Okay, and roll me a second one for this
When he
symbol.
does stand, he doesn't stand very tall.
Rolling
You don't know what
single
either of these
digits,
are.
man. Nope.
You just
Okay.
handed him a
Sorry.
safe to carry.
Okay, so you cast Identify, this holy symbol is not magical. The potion is a potion of healing.
Perfect. Okay. Then we will add those to the group stuff. The group list is getting pretty crazy. Do we have? Are we all shared to that? Because it'd be good to have.
Does anyone not have a potion of healing?
I think I don't have one.
Okay, then it should just go to the
I'm
potion
happy to give it straight to
specifically.
Eryn if he does. If everyone else has one, and he doesn't. So I think the rest of us do.
I think that. Yeah.
Okay, so
But-
Eryn, it's yours now.
As much as I fucking hate to do this because I really, really treasure these.
Hang on 1 second, just before we finish. This is one last thing I want to do. Right. It'll only take like a
Sure.
20
go on.
seconds or so.
Go on.
Everyone roll deck saving throw.
Right.
Might and Magic 6 traps.
As you guys are like searching through this house, you hear off to the western side of town the sound of chains. And that's where we'll finish.
Excellent. That's a cliffhanger, and I fucking love ending on cliffhangers. Thank you
Does
guys
someone-
very much for
What?
watching. You! No talking right now. This is perfect timing for this. Gentlemen, ladies, thank you very much for watching. We had a very good time tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, please go hit the subscribe button on YouTube and come check out the future episodes of this. We will be continuing next week. I think we're trying to do at least 3 episodes of this campaign in July. And I think the last episode in July will be a one-off, in which case we're playing different characters. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Filthy out. Cheers, guys. See you soon.